Welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I am here today to share with you guys the best thing that happened to me in van life. One of the best things that happened to me in van life. Well, right now, this is the best thing that happened to me in van life. So, if you guys do not know, most van lifers have portable toilets in their vans. If you are a van lifer or you're interested in becoming a van lifer, figuring out your portable toilet situation is one of the most important priorities in van life, because where you use the bathroom at is really a big deal, and you're not always able to stop and make it to public bathrooms, especially if you're boondocking or you're out in the backwoods. You're not able to make it to somewhere to use the bathroom. And in the middle of the night, especially if you're out boondocking and you're in the woods somewhere, you don't want to be going outside in the middle of the night where lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, could be. So you want to make sure you have a bathroom situation for van life. And I discovered or tried different things when I first started van life to remedy my bathroom issue, and I still wasn't pleased with it, so I kept researching what would be the best thing to keep down the odor in van life, to be able to dispose of the material easily and safely. And you guys, when I found out about this, it is called what is it called? I need to look at it the other way, but anyway, pebbleized bedding, pine pellets. Pretty much this is pine pellets. It's a big 40-pound bag of pine pellets, and it only costs $6.49 from Tractor Supply. I don't know if you could get these at other feed stores. You will pretty much find these at animal feed stores. And so this actually works to absorb the number 1 and the number 2, and to eliminate the smell in your portable toilet. Now also, what I found to work for me was, because at first I just had a bucket with a toilet seat on it, and that also would have let odors escape. And so what I thought about was getting a cooler. And so I'm going to explain to you my portable toilet. My portable toilet is a cooler that I purchased brand new from Walmart. And inside my portable toilet, I have my plastic bags to dispose my waste in and to use it in. And I threw in some toilet fresheners just for the sake of throwing those in. I didn't really need them because the pine pellets keep down the odor. But when I first opened my bucket, I just wanted a fresher scent coming out of it, just perfuming for my own personal use, but you don't really need it. So what I do is, if you guys can see, I am pretty much out of my pine pellets. This is the last of my pine pellets. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these pine pellets and I'm gonna pour it into one of my plastic bags to set up my situation to use the bathroom. So what I do is I take the pine pellets, and I usually take 2 to 3 hands full of pine pellets and put it in a bag, and that starts my situation. But because I'm at the end of this bucket and I want to start over with a new fresh bag, I'm going to go ahead and use all of these pine pellets that's up in here, all the crumbs and everything. I'm just gonna pour it in my bag. Now, one suggestion I give you, when you start using the pine pellets, put about 2 to 3 handfuls in a bag. If you have a bigger hand, then 2 handfuls in a bag. You don't want to put a lot because these expand. They expand a whole lot. So as they get moist and as you use the bathroom, they expand. Now, you could leave, you don't have to change this out every time you use the bathroom. You can leave this bag to a good place where you could tie it. And in between you using the bathroom, number 2, you don't really have to worry about, number 1, you really don't have to worry about adding more pine pellets on here after doing the number 1, unless you could start seeing the liquid. If you could start seeing the liquid and these are not absorbing the liquid up anymore, then you could add some more pine pellets on top. After you do the number 2, just add a handful of pine pellets on top of the number 2. That's gonna keep down the odor and everything, and I promise you guys, you will not smell anything. Like, this works amazing, and it absorbs the urine. You know, the smell of urine when it gets old, and it will keep your van stinking. You will not smell any of that. So what I'm going to do is, this is how I do it when I get a new bag of pine pellets or when I need to refill it. What I do is I take my pine pellets, and I already got a hole down here. I take my pine pellets and I'm gonna fill this bucket up to like 25% from the top, leaving room for my bag. So I don't actually use it in my bucket. I actually store my pine pellets. So that's enough. I actually store my pine pellets in the bucket, and as I need some more pine pellets, I just take a handful and scoop it in a bag. So let me show you. So whatever bucket you're gonna be using the bathroom in for number 2, use it to store your pine pellets. I really recommend a cooler like this, because when you tighten the lid on and screw the lid on, it will keep any odors, if any, in the inside. So I really recommend some kind of bucket that has a screw-on lid. So like I said, I put this about 25% and leave room, and I'm gonna take my trash bag with the pine pellets in, and then I'll demonstrate to you what I do. Okay, you guys, so we got the bag with the pine pellets in, but I double my bags up just in case you have a leak or something, because you don't want your pine pellets to get wet at all. You're actually not using it in this bucket. You're just using those pine pellets for storage. So you take your bag and you double it up, and you just keep it down in the bag, and I will take my air freshener things and throw this down in the pine pellets as well. And when you get ready to use the bathroom, all you're gonna do is take the bag with the pine pellets in it, and you're gonna cover it over here like this. Get out the way. Make sure. And you're gonna use the bathroom in this trash bag. And like I say, you can use the bathroom in this trash bag multiple times until the pine pellets start to absorb the urine and everything that you're doing. And if you see the urine start to get liquidy, you can just grab another handful of pine pellets, put it in there. That's gonna keep down the odor and the smell of the urine. And you could keep this up in here, depending on how often you're using it. You could keep this up in here for a few days, number 1 and number 2. It's not gonna be a problem. Trust me, you have to try it. This is the best thing that happened to me in van life, discovering a situation where I could use the bathroom and my van would not be smelling, and it would be sanitary and everything. This is really just like using a toilet. If you guys are from the days of old, when we had outhouses and we would have to go outside to the outhouse and use it, and you would be scared some kind of creatures would be up in there, and you would hear the bubbling of the stuff in the outhouse. If you are from the outhouse days, you know what I'm talking about. But you guys, this right here is better than an outhouse. I would do this any day over an outhouse. So I'm gonna put my camera down and I'm gonna show you how I just sit on top of this bucket to actually use the bathroom. And like I said, I will put this over the lid and I would just sit on the bucket and do my do, wipe myself after I get through, and put the toilet paper inside of here. And usually I also keep a thing of wet wipes in this bucket as well, so I won't have to look for them. So when I get through using the bathroom, wiping myself, I take a wet wipe and wipe my hands off, throw the wet wipe in here as well, and I just take this and fold it over. Take that other bag and fold it over and put my lid on it. And I also use this cooler in my van as a seat. And I have a pillow that is round and it fits perfectly on top of here. If I want to bring this outside and let this be a seat for someone else, I could do that as well. I'm going to show you guys. So I have this little round pillow that I found, and it's black and white, perfect for my decor, and it fits on top of there, and instantly that turns into a comfortable seat. So you guys, this is one of the best things that happened to me in van life. And so also what I do, because I don't have any place to keep this big bag to store it like this, and I was storing this at a friend's of mine house after I fill it up, and when I would need to empty this, I would just go to his house and fill this up again. But that's too much trouble. You actually need to travel with this. If you're gonna be on the road for long, extended amounts of time, you always need to have enough of this with you, so when you run out, you can just refill it. So what I did, I had some extra storage containers. What I did was I just store the excess in these, and I fill them up. Making a mess. I just fill it up. Put the top on it. Put it away in my storage cabinet. And that way, whenever I need to fill up my bucket again, I just put one of these up in there. Now, when your bucket starts to get a little like halfway empty, pour some more in that, because the more of the pine pellets you have in there, the less your bag is going to sink. So I actually don't like my bag to sink down that much. So I like to keep these at a certain level. I like to have more bag to go around the rim. And I'm just going to repeat this process with my empty containers. Until this bag is empty. I can fit a little more up in there. I don't want to pour it because I don't want to put too much. Still fix some more. I got a scoop in the van. I probably should use my scoop for this. And voila. And so what I'm going to do is I take this and I put these two under here. Then I just close this back up. more stuff that goes in here. Back in here as good as it was, as good as it came out, and I just take this and put this up in here like that. And voila. And voila. So you guys, I'm gonna find the rest of my little storage containers, probably about 2 more storage containers, and I could empty this bag and throw it away. So that is the best thing that happened to me in van life. My portable toilet, how I use my portable toilet, how I keep down the odor in the van, and that is my ancient Chinese secret. So I'm gonna also share with you guys how I conceal my portable toilet so no one can know that this is my toilet when they first come into my van. So stay tuned for that video. And if you are new to my channel and you want to see how I got into van life, what inspired me to do van life, I have a Q&A on the channel. If you want to know how I made my van look like it looks in the inside, I have a playlist of my van build videos showing you step by step. I was live most of the time when I did my van builds, showing you step by step everything that I did in my van. So there are going to be some more videos for you to watch over here and over here, a playlist. So click on the playlist or another video if you have time, and watch some more videos, and make sure that you are subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, then hit always, so every time I upload a new video, YouTube will notify you. And also leave a lot of comments in the comments bar below and thumbs up the video. That helps me out a lot. And also, if you want to support the channel, all my information is in the description box below. My Cash App, my PayPal, my Amazon wish list, and my mailing address. Thank you guys so much for watching Vanessa's Van Life Journey.